Good morning, dear friends. Fresh goals and dreams, renewed faith, hope, and trust. This is what a new year always promises. July 1st is especially significant to all of us out here as we ring in the beginning of the inner wheel year all around the world. So, yes, loads and loads of best wishes and good luck to all of us. It is also doubly significant as we celebrate our health and wealth protectors, the doctors and the chartered accountants. On behalf of the club, I would like to wish our brilliant and ever charming Dr. Asha Rao and Usha's husband, Dr. Tirunyanam, a very happy Doctor's Day. A very happy Chartered Accountants Day to our young and enterprising Supriya Chopra, who has ventured into starting up her own firm this year, April. Also, my best wishes to the family of Chartered Accountants of Annapurni, her husband, Mr. E.K. Nagarajan, her son, Ishwar, her daughter-in-law, Subhashini. We are indeed honored that E.K. Nagarajan and Associates will be our club's chartered accountants. Also, my wishes to Anchal, Pratibha's daughter-in-law, to Manish, Urmila's son-in-law, and to Nakul, Nirmala Nandakumar's son, and to my husband, Venkatraman. Some of the renewed doctors in the city and chartered accountants have been kind enough to share their messages with us. So I would like to wish them to Dr. Bhuvaneshwar, Dr. Nagaraj, Dr. Kanchana, C.A. Ravishankar, and C.A. Kartigeyan. I am sure these messages are going to be like an instant energy booster to all of us. So happy listening.
Dear friends, on the occasion of Doctor's Day, let me wish you all a happy and healthy year in advance. Year after year, I have enjoyed the support and friendship of all of you from the Inner Wheel Club. And this year is something very special, something very different because of the Corona pandemic. And we have been suffering over the last 1 year, and now all of us are highly stressed. And why are we stressed? Stressed because the life is not under our control. Our life is controlled by the virus, and the medical fraternity is not exactly able to control this virus. We have been waiting. Last year in March we said summer is coming, virus will go, and later we said Diwali is coming, virus will go. By December we said New Year is coming, vaccine is coming, definitely we'll control it. I know we have a shortage of vaccine now, but even if we are vaccinated, we're not very sure how much the disease can be controlled. We had a very bad second wave, and we are already talking about the possibility of a third wave, and it is quite frightening. So I can see that men and women are equally stressed, but we women seem to express it more than men. Women being confined to the four walls of the house, they have to cook more, look after the children and the husband. Domestic violence can increase. Unwanted pregnancies, lockdown pregnancies are happening, wanted or unwanted. And all are very much worried about health and finance. And how exactly can we tackle this? We cannot change life, but we can at least change the way we react to this, the present stressful situation. So let us be positive. We have been advised only physical distancing, not social distancing. So keep talking to your friends and talk more often in clubs like Rotary Club, Inner Wheel Club. Try to help others who are suffering more than you. Learn new hobbies, learn new skills, learn music. Maybe stand in the room and dance. There is so much music coming in the YouTube. You can dance in your own room, and you can even have a group dancing through Zoom. Learn music, learn bhajans, learn some new skills. Stay united. This situation is not going to last forever. I'm sure new dawn is coming soon, and we are all in the same boat, and we will sail together. And during these stressful days, do not ignore your health. Look after your BP, blood pressure, breast problems. uterine problems, and do not ignore your health. Thank you all.
Vanakkam, the President, Secretary, and members of the Innerville Club of Coimbatore, my sincere greetings to all of you. Thank you for asking me to talk on the Doctors' Day. In our country, July 1st is celebrated as the National Doctors' Day to recognize the services of the physicians to individual lives and community. This day is celebrated in India to honor one of the great physicians, Dr. Biren Chandra Roy, also known as the Dr. B.C. Roy. He was also the second Chief Minister of the West Bengal and had made a lot of contributions to the medical field. In 1961, he was honored with the country's highest civilian award, Bharat Ratna. You all know now we are facing a crisis, COVID-19 pandemic. It's needless to say, healthcare professionals have a great responsibility in healing the patients and saving their lives. On top of that, many doctors and staff nurses have been sacrificed their lives in the line of duty. We know the prevention is better than cure. Even though the government is struggling a lot, and paramedical personnel, doctors, and frontline workers are also struggling, and many organizations like your club, Innerville clubs, Rotary clubs are contributing a lot. Without individual support, we can't conquer the disease. So it's an individual's responsibility, and they have to have a great contributions to combat the disease. They should have vaccination, wear masks, maintain a distance of at least 1 meter from others. We have to wash our hands frequently with an alcohol-based hand rub or wash with soap and water. Avoid touching the eyes, nose and mouth. When we have a cough or sneezing, cover the mouth and nose. Clean and disinfect the surfaces frequently touched by us. Last but not the least, stay at home. We had to go out only if it's a dire emergency, and it's also a must. By following all these things, I think we can succeed in conquering the COVID-19 pandemic. With these few words, I once again thank you all. Best wishes to all of you. Thanking you.
Dear all, warm regards me, Dr. S. Nagarajan, practicing pulmonologist and close friend of Mrs. Deepa Venkatraman. I wish her all the success for her incoming president in this club. On this day, I wanted to give small tips and awareness about the lung in this pandemic situation. இப்போ இருக்கிற இந்த சிச்சுவேஷனுக்கு லங்ஸை பற்றி கொஞ்சம் உங்களுக்கு அவேர்னஸ் கொடுக்கறதுக்காகவும் எனக்கு கொடுத்த இந்த வாய்ப்பை நான் யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ணிக்கிறேன். இப்போ என்னென்னா, நம்ம நுரையீரல் எவ்வளோ இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் தெரியும். ஸோ நம்ம உயிர் வாழ்கிறதுக்கு 3 திங்ஸ் தேவை. அதாவது ஏபிசின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. ஏ ஃபார் ஏர், பி ஃபார் பிரெயின், சி ஃபார் சர்க்குலேஷன். ஸோ ஏ ஃபார் ஏர்னா என்ன? நுரையீரல். பி ஃபார் பிரெயின், சி ஃபார் சர்க்குலேஷன். ஸோ இப்போ ஏருங்கிறது எப்படி உள்ளே போகும்? இப்போ இந்த நுரையீரலும் இருதயம் பாதுகாக்கப்பட்டது, நுரையீரல் பாதுகாக்கப்படுவதில்லை. இந்த நுரையீரல் வந்து டைரெக்டாக கனெக்டட் டு த எக்ஸ்டர்னல் வேர்ல்டு. இதுதான் வந்து நம்ம ஆக்சிஜன் தேவை. நம்ம உடம்புல வந்து எல்லா திசுக்களும் செல்களால் உருவாக்கப்பட்டது. அந்த செல்களுக்கு உணவுங்கிறதே ஆக்சிஜன் தான். அந்த உணவு கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு நம்ம நுரையீரல் வந்து ஆக்சிஜன்கிறது உணவு அவங்களுக்கு. அந்த ஆக்சிஜனை வந்து நுரையீரல் வெளியிலிருந்து அதை புல் பண்ணி உள்ளே இழுத்து கொண்டு போய் ரத்த நாளங்களில் சேர்த்துது, பிளட்டில் சேர்த்துது. அந்த பிளட்டு வந்து ஹார்ட்டுக்கு போகுது. ஹார்ட்டு பம்ப் பண்ணி உடம்புல எல்லா பார்ட்டுக்கும் அதை கொடுக்குது. அதில் மெயினாக பிரெயினுக்கு போகுது. அதுதான் சென்ட்ரல் கமாண்டர் ஆஃப் அவர் பாடி. ஸோ அது சொல்கிற மாதிரி தான் நம்ம பாடி இயங்கும். ஸோ இப்போ நுரையீரல் தான் ஸ்டார்டிங் பாயிண்ட்டு. ஸோ நம்மளுக்கு வந்து நுரையீரல் எவ்வளோ இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்டு புரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க. ஸோ இந்த ஆக்சிஜனை நல்லா இழுத்து உள்ளே கொண்டு போகிறதுக்கு நம்ம நுரையீரல் நம்ம ஸ்ட்ராங் ஆகணும்னா நம்ம எப்பேற்பட்ட முறையில் நம்ம நுரையீரலை பாதுகாக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் ஒன்று. அதுக்கு சரியான காற்றோட்ட உடற்பயிற்சி வேணும். அப்புறம் ப்ரீதிங் எக்ஸசைஸ், நல்ல மூச்சு பயிற்சிகள் இருக்கணும், நல்ல உணவு பழக்கங்கள் வேணும். நல்ல உணவுங்கிறது நுரையீரலுக்கு பலம் கொடுக்கக்கூடிய உணவுகள் எதுன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பழங்கள் தான். ஸோ பழங்களும் ஜிங்க், விட்டமின் சி அப்படிங்கிற அந்த இதில் நிறையா இருக்கும். அதனால் பழங்கள் நிறையா சாப்பிடணும். நல்ல காற்றோட்ட உடற்பயிற்சி செய்யுங்க, நல்ல ப்ரீதிங் எக்ஸசைஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். நம்ம நுரையீரலில் நல்லா இயங்க வைக்கக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு நீங்கள் எக்ஸசைஸ் பண்ணுங்கள். ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக நம்ம நுரையீரலில் ரிசர்வ் நல்லா இருக்கும், ஆக்சிஜனும் நல்லா கிடைக்கும். அதே மாதிரி உடம்புக்கு எல்லா ஆக்சிஜனும் நல்லா போகும். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Vanakkam, Dr. Bhuvaneshwaran here. First of all, I wish Deepa ji a great tenure ahead for taking over as the president of Innerville Club of Coimbatore. When it comes to the question of sharing a message, what came to my mind is something about health. Health is not just absence of disease. Health is defined by the WHO as a well-being in the mind, a personal well-being, a healthier body, and a social well-being and a spiritual well-being. Now, the message is so clear that first you have to take care of yourself. Your mind and body should be healthy, and not only that, you may have to take care of the society, which precisely is being done by organizations like Rotary, Innerville, etc. So the message is so clear that unless otherwise we take care of ourselves, our mind and body, we may not be able to take care of the society. So my important communication in this regard is, please take care of yourself. Make sure that you do something to the society, and that is what precisely I wish to communicate. Today being Doctor's Day and Chartered Accountants Day, I have a very special greetings and wishes to all the concerned as a doctor and having so many chartered accountants in the family. God bless us all. Deepaji, all the very best. God bless. Thank you.
I am Dr. Kanchana. I wish all the members of the Innerville Club and its president, Mrs. Deepa Ram, a happy morning and a bright day ahead. My message at this time of pandemic is to vaccinate all. Why vaccination becomes important is that it produces a defense mechanism in the body, and once the virus enters our body, it produces antibodies immediately and thereby preventing or producing a mild infection, and the infectivity is not there. That means the virus is eliminated within the body and there is no spread of infection from one person to the another. Hence, I request all the members of this group to motivate and to see that the people in this country are vaccinated and we produce an India which is free of pandemic. Thank you one and all.
Hello everyone. I am delighted to be here in front of you all on special occasion of Chartered Accountants Day. I am CA Supriya Chopra, proprietor of Supriya & Associates and a member of Innerville Club of Coimbatore. First of all, I would like to congratulate our incoming president Ms. Deepa and her team, and happy to be part of team as a committee member. I am also thankful to Shanti, who has introduced me to this club 3 years ago. We women are good financial planners, be in the role of entrepreneur, housemaker, sister, mother, etc. From preparation of budget to its implementation, from carrying out household expenses to savings, from taking care of our parents to giving love and affection to our children, and finally managing maids. We do it very well. The objective of Inner Wheel this year is entrepreneurship. So friends, from financial planners, we can turn into entrepreneur by becoming little self-dependent and taking little bit of risk. For this, we can invest our savings not only in gold but also in mutual funds, shares, securities, tax-free bonds, public provident funds, fixed deposits, etc. As per report, it is shown that Indian savings has increased to 23% in April to June 2000 while compared to only 11% in fiscal year 2020. This clearly shows that the savings is helped in increasing the economy. Boosting the economy. The Inner Wheel and Institute of Chartered Accountants of India share a common motto, that is service. Inner Wheel provides service by friendship, by community service, and by taking action to create lasting change. Whereas VCAs provide financial and investment planning services, auditing services, accountancy services, management accountant services, share valuation services, etc. so that it will boost the nation as a whole. Thus, we are called as partners in nation building. So friends, stay safe, stay healthy, and hope to see you all soon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, I am Ravi Shankar, Chartered Accountant, President of the Auditors Association of Southern India. I am extremely thankful to Deepa Venkatraman for inviting me to give and share my thoughts with the members of the Inner Wheel Club of Coimbatore. 1st of July is an important day for chartered accountants and also doctors. 1st of July is CA Day and it's also a doctor's day. Chartered accountants participate in the progress of nation building and wealth creation, and doctors take care of the health of the person. In my view, a person has got two horoscopes. One, the horoscope which we usually have on the date and time of birth. The second horoscope, which I term, is a financial horoscope. This financial horoscope, the chartered accountant plays a very good part on every year, and they draw the balance sheet of any entrepreneur, which shows the strength of the entrepreneur in terms of his financial stability. With the time allowed, I will share few thoughts which I think will be useful to women entrepreneurs today. Having put up 30 plus years of practice, I still feel that family doctors, family auditors, and family advocates are still valid. I request all of you to consult your chartered accountants so that whenever you make a decision, they will guide you in the right path with their wisdom and experience and also with their knowledge. Information technology and the amount of information that you are getting when you open your computer is phenomenal. But some of the informations are misleading as far as the taxation and other relevant areas in which a chartered accountant is being engaged. I request all of you not to be guided by those informations, and I request all of you to take those inputs and discuss with your chartered accountant for decision making. I believe that all the women are better entrepreneurs. God has given every woman entrepreneur qualities. I will name a few: resource management, finance management, and probably a situation excellence. Friends, I have noted this and I have watched it over years in my family and also among my friends. As I am repeating again, all of you are born with entrepreneurial qualities, and with your family support and your skills, you can do wonders in the field that you have chosen in your life. I hope I have kindled your thoughts and wish to see many more entrepreneurs from the Inner Wheel Club of Coimbatore. Whether you are leading a normal life or a new normal life, I don't know, but I pray all of you to be safe and healthy. I once again thank the members of the Inner Wheel Club of Coimbatore for giving this opportunity to share my thoughts. Thank you.
Dynamic President Mrs. Deepa Venkatraman and distinguished members of Innerville, happy Chartered Accountants Day, happy Doctors Day. Women are the great architects of the society. It's a great saying globally. Strong women, stronger the world. Looks like the theme of Innerville. I understand your Innerville Club has a theme of entrepreneurship this year. Entrepreneurship is something closer to my heart. As past president of TiE Coimbatore and also member of Chennai Angels, it is something which we practically handle on a regular basis. Entrepreneurship not only creates innovation, but also ensures a lot of employment opportunities, a lot of revenue generation to the exchequer and whatnot. Certainly, you have chosen a right topic as one of the themes for this year. Congratulations. I am sure your efforts will bring in lots of entrepreneurship, especially women entrepreneurs in the city of Coimbatore and also in the society. Congratulations. Friends, I thought of sharing a message with you on this Chartered Accountants Day. Post-pandemic, the investment pattern and rate of return, inflation, everything has undergone a change with the global effect. Little drops of water make a mighty ocean. The first expenditure of a month should be savings. These are all the popular sayings about investments. Now, your inflation is also going up considerably rapidly. So one should be able to plan well to beat the inflation, and investment should be optimized. As custodian of investments, generally women are custodians of investments in a better way than men. As custodians, I am sure you can play a crucial role in multiplying the investments to a substantial level and keep it optimum. This is what I thought of sharing with you on this Chartered Accountants Day. Wish you all great success. Thank you all.
Happy day to all of you. I feel really honored and thankful to all the members of Innerville Club of Coimbatore for giving me an opportunity to share a few words with you on this important day, a day which speaks about our financial health and physical health. So happy Chartered Accountants Day and happy Doctors Day to all of you. On this day, we, the women folk, the women Shakti, during this time of pandemic, would have put in so much of efforts to keep up the health or the physical health of our family members. Similarly, it is time we take responsibility to keep up the financial health either as a homemaker or as a businesswoman or as a person who serves the society. Just three things: review, replan, and reinforce. Review your expenses is the first message which I would like to share with you. Just as you would have replaced the processed foods with nutrients, similarly review the expenses with essential items. The second important message is replan. Replan your family budget or the budget of your business to accommodate expenses towards contingency funds, expenses towards insurance. This would really stabilize the cash flows during these times of pandemic. And the third important message is reinforce. Join hands either with your spouses or in the business, again in the society, to increase or to reinforce the financial health of the family. I'm sure everybody would have resorted to multi-nutrients or vitamins to increase our family health. Similarly, there is creativity is the new business of the day. Why don't we become as homemakers? We can start business. We can increase the financial means this time. Though we might be financially sound, but it is really time where we create these financial opportunities for the people who are underprivileged and who are people around us. I'm sure Innovate Club does a lot of charity programs. And as a part of this charity program, I humbly request you to raise the financial means or to give them business opportunities for the underprivileged people around us. I'm sure with these three messages of review, replan and reinforce, people are going to do a great thing. Thank you, and this is Subhashini Ishwar, Chartered Accountant.
Hello everyone, I am Manish Kankaria from Coimbatore. I am a chartered accountant and I have been practicing auditing for more than 10 years now. So from my 10 years of experience, what I've learned, chartered accountants play a very vital role in people's life when it comes to managing their accounts, filing income tax returns, guiding the clients on where to invest, how to invest, how much to invest, how they can save on income taxes, and then various avenues. So what I suggest everyone who is planning to make an investment to always take the guidance of a chartered accountant, whether it is share market, whether you want to open even a small savings account or maybe an FD, purchase a property, even if you're traveling abroad, how much of currency you should carry, how much your books show, how much cash income you have, and how much you can convert it into dollars. So any transaction where there is money involved, do take guidance of your chartered accountant. Do not hesitate to share details with them. As they say, do not hide any details about your health with your doctor. Similarly, do not hide any transaction, whether it is off books or on books, with the chartered accountants, because they will definitely help you with a solution and give you a solution which is beneficial for you in the short term as well as in the long term. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is CA Anchal Bhatia. On this occasion of Chartered Accountants Day, I'd love to address small business owners and early stage entrepreneurs in small tips and tricks that can help them put them on the right track to success. Point number one, how our bank transactions are done is very important. It is most advisable to do our transactions in a current bank account. While it is okay to begin with a savings or a joint account, but it always makes sense to transition as quickly as possible to avoid any complications with income tax authorities or banking regulations later on. Point number two, to get our registration sorted. So depending on how large we want to scale up our business, or what is exactly our goal with our business, we should take up an appropriate registration, whether it be a sole proprietorship, a partnership, an LLP, or a private limited company. Each registration has its own pros and cons and should be taken up after careful consideration. A consultant or a chartered accountant would be most suitable to help you through this process. But it is very important to start off this process as quickly as possible so that our registrations are in hand and all our business transactions, are valued and are considered in that registration. In addition to that, GST and other TAN and PAN applications are very, very important and essential for us to start off. Also, bonus tip, if we are having our own brand of services or products, it is always useful to go for a trademark registration as well. It helps solidify our identity and our brand in the market. Also, I think GST would like to mention the limits for registration are 20 lakh for any service providers and 40 lakh a turnover for any person selling goods or services. So if your turnover is less than that in a year, you don't need to worry about that registration. But if it is more than that, you should take up as soon as possible. Point number 3 is to get our books of accounts very clean, crisp, and accurate. It is very important to ensure our compliances are in order, and the books of accounts help for that. But also it helps us a lot in keeping track of our finances and the coming and the going of the money and the transactions. It can be a little daunting in the beginning. We would recommend using, very user-friendly software such as Zoho or QuickBooks, which are specifically useful for small, business owners and keeps things very crisp and clear from the start. Point number 4. Once we have started, point number 4 is definitely to sort of plan for our future. Once we have started our business operations, once we have, gotten a little bit of momentum going, it is very important then to sit down and really plan our vision, write it down in with a pen or with on a whiteboard, just to kind of see where we want to be in 6 months and a year and in a 6 months duration. This kind of solidifies what we want to do in terms of our planning, and what we need to make sure that we achieve those targets in terms of hiring a team or any other business expansion expenses that we should be undertaking, or the kind of sales targets that we need to be reaching at. So planning of business, very important, and should ideally be done once little bit momentum has been reached. That helps us give some direction and focuses our energies on really the things that matter. Point number 5 and lastly is to keep up with the compliances, regardless of what registration we chose or what our legal entity is like. Each comes with their own respective compliance requirements. Very important for us to stick with those timelines and stick with those compliance requirements. Generally, for small business owners, the requirements are very low in terms of quarterly or even annual compliances. So the government keeps it very simple for them. But we should undertake those and not miss out on any dates, because that generally leads on to many more problems later down later down the business. So here were some 5 tips that are very useful for businesses that are starting up. For more, please feel free to reach out to me for any sort of help and support on these. Thank you so much. Thank you, Innoveel, for having me over. I hope everyone is keeping safe and is doing well. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Myself Nakul, son of Nirmala Nandakumar. I am a practicing chartered accountant. I thought I would talk on MSME, which is lacking its awareness. So I thought I would talk on MSME and its benefits. An enterprise involved in manufacturing or service sector having an investment of less than 50 crore and a turnover of less than 250 crore are eligible to get themselves as registered as MSME. Let me just quickly sum up on the benefits that are available to an MSME. The first and foremost benefit that is available to the MSME is a collateral-free loan, which is being guaranteed by the government. So also that an MSME can enjoy a 1% reduction on the interest rate on an overdraft. And apart from this, on the registration of intellectual properties, they get a 50% discount on patent registration. They get 50% discount on the government fees on the trademark registration too. Apart from that, they get a reimbursement on the ISO registration charges. So these are the benefits that they get on the IPR registrations. And apart from this, they also get the benefits like reduction in the electricity bills. The best part is that they get protection on the delayed payments on the sales done by them. So they can get the ministry gives them the support on getting the interest on the delayed payments from their customers. An MSME which is wanting to get itself listed but fearing of its complication in listing themselves can list themselves in the SME listing, which is apart from this, there are many other benefits that are available to an MSME registered companies. I just thought I would just quickly sum up on the main benefits that are available to the MSME registered company. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. As we start this new Innoval year, we look forward for your active participation, support, and involvement. It was an honor to have Dr. Asha Rao, Dr. Thiranyanam, Dr. Bhuvaneshwar, Dr. Nagaraj, Dr. Kanchana, CA Supriya, CA Ravishankar, CA Kartigeyan, CA Subhashini, CA Manish, CA Anshul, and CA Nakul as our speakers today. I would like to thank all the beloved doctors for sharing their knowledge on keeping ourselves healthy and getting through this pandemic. I would also like to thank all the wonderful CAs who shared their explicit ideas on financial planning and women entrepreneurship. Happy Doctors Day and Chartered Accountant Day.